Hi, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for Taurus. Okay, so this is kind of continuing on. You've really been kind of, had that kind of burst of what you want to do this year, what you haven't done, what your goals are, starting fresh, enough of this, I'm not doing that thing anymore, this really kind of fresh rebirth thing. And with this new moon, it's going to be about, further kind of aligning with your values, further ingraining this self-love thing, this true and authentic self-love, self-value, honoring who you are. This thing will kind of be really powerful, and with just kind of discovering these little things that you need to change or tweak or reword or initiate through communications, but some little thing just needs to be a little reworked with this. So that's going to be where you're at right now. There's also going to be something too, like maybe even wanting to kind of express a creative gift or something that you really enjoy to do, that does require your hands, and also that putting you in a meditative space kind of thing. So there's something too with wanting to start that again, maybe thinking about wanting to do something like that, knowing that that too brings more value into your life. Realizing these things that I need to be doing that. It's even like gardening. Most Taurus love gardening, but even think about that, like now we're kind of moving into a season where that could be that thing, that by doing that and getting with your hands, and it just, maybe even like the meditative process of that will kind of even bring you closer to this self-love thing that we're wanting you to really integrate into your body, of really loving and honoring who you are, not just letting that be a front that you do, but that you really do, So this can also be something too, I always think of when it's here too, that it could be something with your body, honoring your body, loving your body, making your body your friend and not your enemy. I think I said in the main one about, looking in the mirror and just like being okay with what your body looks like. I do know that Taurus do tend to think like one thing is out of balance or not right or something, but maybe even using the really powerful energies of now to really just be okay with it, and really just be like, there's nothing wrong with me. I think, I've had I want to do some writings on this, or share the wisdom of it, but just even like understanding that all of us have something that we just think is unacceptable and embarrassing, and we have to explain it to others or something, and we all have something. So it's almost like, how about we all universally just agree to like not pick on our things anymore, and realize there's really nothing to feel weird about. Once you kind of know everyone looks at themselves as being the harshest critic, and not others, we're harsher like with ourselves. So maybe we could all collectively stop that right now. Okay, so let's see. So new moon wishes are going to be things of like, I love my body. I'm bringing more value into my life. I'm getting my hands into the dirt and starting this gardening season. I am starting a new craft or something that I've always loved to do, and I'm making the time to do this creative arts thing. I am generating more money into my life. This is a money one for you right now. I'm creating more stability in my life. I love who I am. I think I'm awesome. Something like that. Okay, I think that's good enough though. So you get what I'm saying. And just make them very personal though to what is going on with your life. You don't just have to write a sentence. You don't just want to just write a sentence because it's a cool sentence. You want to write something that really you're, and I said this on another one, I said this on another one, and I was like, that's the best analogy, which I'm really good at analogies. You'll discover that soon. They always come to me and they're just brilliant. But I was like, with your manifestation, new moon times, pretend that you're at a fast food restaurant and you're standing up there and you're ordering, you're like, or you're going through the drive-thru and you're like, you're only going to ask for what you really, really want, what's really going to make you feel good, and you're excited about, yummy, I can't wait to eat so like, think like that. Like, whatever you want to write, be passionate about it. It's something that, I really want this, so, and it's important that you don't just listen to what I'm saying, read it in a book, and just write something and think it's going to manifest. It's got to have energy with it. It's got to have passion to it. It's got to be something you really, really are good and ready for. And then it can really kind of manifest into your life. So, because the energy. Hold on, this takes me a minute because there's so much to these ones going on right now. Okay. Okay, all right, so there's something that is wanting to kind of liberate and set you free, and it's something that you're going to be needing to communicate, and it's something that will probably even be like kind of just come out of nowhere, but it's really going to be something driven from spirit. Like, maybe it'll even come to you through meditation. It'll come to you through silent alone time, and something about it will just kind of elevate your way of thinking, maybe seeing life. It could be that like huge of a change for you, and it's just going to be that thing that you know so well anyway of needing to communicate something. Again, it's showing up in this chart that you need to speak the truth. You need to share this thing. Yes, it does need to be done with love and compassion for all parties, but you need to pull this through. You need to get this out, and there can be like so much. What's really cool too is it's going to have a healing effect, because it can be even something that is damaging your health or keeping your body from being at as an optimal state. This can even be like another thing going back to how you're looking at your body. It can be something where you're not approving of it, and it's so important that you change this way of thinking in your mind, or you change these words that you're saying. So it can be something like that. It can also, what's really cool too, is this can be related to something that is related to your, like, that purpose of what you're really here to do, so it can be something that can, like, through like communicating this thing, sharing this thing, maybe even something like you want to bring out, you've been working on something kind of behind the scenes, and it's somehow related to meditation or communicating with spirit or something like that, healing based, or something, and maybe you've been wanting to share this with the world and get this out, and this will just be a time where you'll be filled with that, like, it's now, like, I have to talk about this, I have to share this, I have to share my story with the world. It could be something like that. So you can feel this is really important, and you can't not speak this stuff that you need to, and it does just need to be done with love, but you got that, that one. But it's almost like it's loving to share it. It's almost like it's not loving by not revealing it. It's actually going to bring more love. It's totally can shift everything, to where you are just in this, like, oh my God, like, life's just, it's kind of like spiritual awakening kind of thing, where you're just on this different level then, oh my gosh, So that could be something with that. And there is also something going on with, like, your relationships, something getting kind of really serious about things, but even more like kind of getting really serious about what you can do for others, in more of a humanitarian, take care of, share what you got, sharing things with the world, sharing things with the group, a large number of people. That is, maybe even you're going to get more serious about wanting to share the the path of becoming spiritually awakened and share the wisdom that you've discovered. That could be something, maybe bringing spirituality into the workplace more or something's just getting, you know, there's something that's just more quality to it and serious and like, this is something I have to do, you know, especially when you combine it with your purpose too, possibly coming into play, that or the health, probably both. But really like, oh my gosh, I have all these opportunities, I know all these people, I can do this, I can influence that, I can share this and change their lives for the better. And so there could be something along the lines of that going on, and that's really cool, you know. So that's where like everybody, I've been trying to get the point across that these are really powerful energies right now, and I wish I had been sooner in getting these out. There's also the thing about life, we cannot catch up right now. There's so many details and things are going so fast. I mean, like, even like with these, I mean, yeah, it should have been days ago. We already had the new moon a couple hours ago, and I'm still working on these. I'm so sorry. But it doesn't matter. Scratch all that. Now you know. These energies are so important. Your mind has to be on exactly what you want. And you just heard all that. That was special, you know? So this is really important. And that you love yourself. And yeah. So, okay, cool. We're going to stop there because I have one more to do and then they'll all be done. And everyone's waiting. I've already gotten all these emails of like, come on. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I can't keep up either. Okay, so you have a beautiful new moon, and I will see you in 2 weeks with the full moon in Capricorn, where we're going to be having some trine action for you. You're going to like this. All right, have a beautiful day.